Hello.
Welcome to another edition of Stuff We Like, a gentleman dog portrait post show.
My name's Jeremy. No, I'm just kidding.
My name's Roderick.
My name's Mike.
My name's Dean. Oh, we're now doing the. Maybe we should do like a.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you guys know. Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
It doesn't matter. You're not gonna have to like remember my name later.
You just know it as the guy that's not me because I've been in every show so far. I have an incredible track record. Actually, speaking of that, like, how were your weeks off?
I was sick.
Yeah, you were sick.
They were good though. It was good.
No, I had fun. I had fun recording with Dylan and then Anthony and Gerard. So hopefully we can get like a more regular schedule with that. I actually got a friend that wants to record when he gets back from college.
Nice.
So that'll be another guest spot.
Yeah,
that'll be cool.
It's tough, man. It can be tough for me.
No, it is. And you know what? A benefit to me because I go out to you people. I go out to you people and I do the show. I go to where you live. I go to where I could meet up with Dylan. I went to a school and met up with Anthony and Gerard. So it's like no one comes to me. And this guest guy, he lives in my town. So I can
and
finally...
you're still going to go to him, probably.
Yeah, but it's not going to be like an hour ordeal. It's going to be... It's not going to be an hour ordeal. It's just going to be, hey, may as well.
I thought I have something I want to mention. It's not game related.
Okay.
I just thought of. So at work, we get takeout often. The people there get takeout often, and I usually join in.
Oh yeah, you were saying
but
before.
There has been a takeout situation last night, different than your normal pizza, Chinese food, Mexican options, whatever.
Was it a human?
Halal, whatever they have. No.
Oh, I love halal.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Everybody at work, it's great because we work with a Bengali guy, so he's like very spicy food for him.
Ooh.
And the Russian guys there also like spicy food. I guess it has nothing to do with what country they're from.
But it's just their personality.
Everybody there likes spicy, and I like spicy, and so there's like 5 bottles of hot sauce, and they're all different and weird, and they're like they're like weird hot sauces you've never heard of, which I've never heard of.
You should definitely listen to last week's show then.
Oh yeah,
yeah. There's a hot sauce story in there.
Hot sauce story.
Will really get your goat.
But anyway. The point of this story is that there's a place called Bear Burger in New York City.
Yes, I remember. I've heard about that.
It's like a little. How can I put this? Everything is it's like a little artisanal. It's like a very much like
right.
Everything is sourced from cruelty-free, free-range, super
the cows
crazy
willingly
farms.
offer themselves.
Yeah, and like
in exchange for protection.
All the ingredients are super swanky, but the food was.
They have aioli.
It looked, there's like all, it's like you couldn't just, it's like we have a smokehouse, smoked whatever, this garlic barbecue, or we have, every sauce is like some weird, everything is like a little weird. Like, you can have it on a brioche bun and with,
oh yeah, that's a thing now, brioche buns.
Everything, but it's, the food looked really good when we got it. It was really good. There was the portions were very great. The price was, a little more expensive than you're going to usually pay for a burger, but the cool thing about this is, besides it being like, everything is eco-friendly packaging and free-range and cruelty-free, that you can get, the meats there are, besides, you can get like Gruyere, or you can get this cheese or that cheese, you can get an elk burger, you can get a buffalo burger, you can get a wild boar.
I have always wanted elk.
Yeah, they have...
And now boar. I want boar.
I'm trying to think what else they had. There was definitely duck, elk, wild boar. It's not wild. I guess everything's raised on a farm, but...
They're wild enough.
I guess it's called wild boar, because in other words, to distinguish it from a pig...
Well, what's the difference between a pig and a boar?
They don't have any bear meat there, though, even though it's called Bear Burger. Because it's bare, like...
Yes, like bare
unadorned
hands.
with preservatives.
Yes, I get it.
That kind of
I know
bear.
what you were going for there.
But, I don't know, I could...
I'll keep going with this.
I guess find the menu, but I just want to tell you the different meats that they have. And, like, game meats like that, they have a flavor to them, which if you're used to beef and used to chicken, those meats are much milder in their own natural flavor. Like, you you put flavor with them, but I don't know.
Is venison expensive?
I don't think so.
Is it? Like, that's one of the things that I really, really want to try. I've had duck. I've had... That's the thing. I'm not even that varied in it, but I know venison is like a...
Yeah, I've had venison is good. I mean, venison, it all depends. There's ways to cook. You don't want it to be so gamey. So there's like game sauce you can use, which makes it's like a barbecue sauce designed for that.
I feel like that's kind of like a game sauce is like a ketchup that gamers use to put on their fries and burgers. They're like, you want to get supercharged? Get game sauce. That's like a little ketchup bottle.
Yeah, there's...
Man, this is enticing. I really have to go to Burger now.
I have the menu now. I'm going to tell you these things. Here we go. Yeah, so you can get Colby, aged cheddar, pepper jack, manchego, queso fresco, Gouda, pimento, Amish blue, and vegan cheddar. So that's just like, come on.
That's just the cheese selection.
You can get country bacon, duck bacon, or brisket. If you want to choose your bacon,
you could get brisket instead of bacon.
That's awesome. They have dill pickles, spicy pickles, pickled red onions, sweet pickles, pickled green tomatoes.
Okay, quit teasing me here. Get to the meat.
So okay,
get to the meat.
And they, where are the meats? And it's great with your salad. It's like, what meat would you like with your salad? They have beef, bison, elk, wild boar, duck, turkey, grilled lemon chicken. Oh, I guess I hit them all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, that's disappointing.
You can get,
I've had 5 of those things. I haven't had boar and I haven't had elk, and now I want to try bear meat.
No, you can get special sauce, paprika mayo, habanero mayo, horseradish remoulade, curry ginger ketchup. It's very frou-frou. Smoked sauce, buttermilk ranch. But anyway, it's also I want to say that I got a Bananas Foster milkshake. Very good, delicious, real banana flavor. Made with real bananas. It's vanilla ice cream, bananas, and caramel sauce in a shake.
I creamed.
And it tastes really good.
It does.
None of that fake flavor stuff.
I get you.
They have a hot honey milkshake. I would like to try.
Right.
Anyway, that was really cool. It's very different from other places I've eaten at that deliver. So
I found my favorite food truck is coincidentally enough, it's a burger truck, and I actually went there yesterday. It was outside of my office. It's called Frites and Meats.
Okay.
Yeah, and the motif that they have there is like superheroes for some reason. But you get a card, you write down what your superhero name is, which is you, and you can get your choice between like regular farm raised beef. You can get Kobe beef. You can get I'm doing this off of memory, but regardless, it's like 4 burger choices. You can get your choice of Gruyere, American cheddar, Manchego, goat cheese. Like, okay, all right. Hand cut fries. Their jazzy sauce with it. I was about to say slam sauce, but it's jazzy sauce. They have a couple of like ketchup. The Chipotle ketchup. They had like aiolis. They had pesto sauces, and every time I go there, I'm incredibly satisfied. Oh yeah, the brioche bun. I got mine on a brioche bun. Every time I go there, I'm incredibly satisfied. But for a burger, fries, and maybe like one special sauce, it turned out to like become $15.
Yeah, that's pretty much this price for this.
Yeah,
I got a shake also, and we got there's 2 people. We got a burger each. We got an order of fries, an order of onion rings, and we each got a shake, and it was $15.
Like, I got the cheaper one of the burgers, which is like $6.50 by itself. There are a couple of complimentary add-ons.
Was the burger big?
It was decent size. But I think with everything added up together, the fries were $3, the cheese sauce was like an extra $1, and then like $5 worth of add-ons. That doesn't seem right. I didn't even get a drink. But yeah, it turned out to be $15.
I got one of their standard builds for the burger, but yeah, it's a lot, man. I mean, this. I guess I justify it by.
It's gourmet. That's how I justify it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, this is not something that you would get every day because one, it's not there every day, and 2, if you ate burgers every day,
and it's the like the organic tax. It's like knowing that it's food,
the organic tax. It definitely
this food is responsibly sourced, and the packaging is responsible. unlike everything else
Have
we do.
have you ever stopped and realized how often we eat burgers?
I don't eat them that often,
I,
but
I'm sure like some person out there is probably like having a realization like, crap, I've had burgers like 4 times this week.
really,
And that's like out of 7 days a week, 3 meals each.
but
Like,
I guess
I know it doesn't seem like a sizable percentage,
It's-
but it is.
I eat my family kind of.
Like after the show, when I get back home, I'm probably going to pick up Checkers.
Oh,
It's
really?
Like, okay, well, I love Checkers. It's my favorite.
Checkers is nice. I have Checkers not often though. It's once in a blue moon. They also have nice shakes.
Yeah.
I like shakes.
So, like, taking that into perspective, it's like, holy crap, I've had Checkers. I've had, like, burgers how many times this week?
Yeah,
Holy
red-
crap.
that
And, like,
beef, man.
if it's anything
Red
more than
meat.
2, yeah, if it's anything more than 2, you might have a problem. I know I have a problem.
You're really supposed to have a portion of red meat the size of a pack of playing cards once a week.
Once a week?
Like that's how much you're supposed to have per week.
Holy
if you're
shit,
gonna
I
be
thought that
eating
was
red meat, which is like not great for you, but
No, it's not.
it's
red
a
meat
lot
is
of
great.
saturated fat, man. Yeah.
Red meat is awesome.
And cholesterol. But my family like they make a lot of stuff. Like
I'm definitely
like
going
we-
to have a cholesterol
Like
problem
maybe
later.
we won't have we'll have burgers, but then later in the week we'll have meatloaf, and then later on we'll have steak, and it's like it's pretty much the same thing.
No, it is.
I'm
It's
just not having
definitely is.
burgers like 4 times a week, but I'm having like
Red meat.
What's being offered to me is beef. Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
maybe it's stir fry, but-
Yeah, no, that kind of actually puts things into perspective.
and it's like the other things aren't always there. Like we might not always have lettuce. We might not always have like
I thought the
peppers.
I thought the deck of playing cards thing was just like that's one serving of meat a day.
Yeah, it's a serving, but I think
But for
I
red
think
meat,
they're saying not to eat. But this is like advice.
yeah. Then again, I think every diet book out there has, or anyone that like hawks a diet says you're supposed to avoid red meat. You're supposed to eat chicken and fish, and I think in today's society that's kind of a tall order for some people because like steak is like usually a staple with some people, like London broil. Burgers, that's kind of like a quick thing that shows up in a lot of meals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But meals are tough.
No, it is. Like I've started resorting to this thing where
I love vegetables though, but
that's
roasted like caramelized.
Well, I'll get to that.
add some cheese.
Like I reached a point where I was like trying to watch what I eat, and then it like got a little out of hand, and like I started realizing, look, what's a meal that I don't care about in the morning? What's a meal that I don't care about like and an average day?
Breakfast.
Well, breakfast that was another thing because like
What's
when
a
I
meal
got to
I don't
work,
care about in the morning?
because when in the morning I like rush to work.
Yeah.
I like wake up, I shower, and I head to the train,
Mhm.
so I don't eat. But I bought like a loaf of bread and I put that on my desk, and I just like had toast when I got to work.
Oh, okay.
So that was one thing, and then another thing was
I
like,
ate a loaf of bread on the train. I was ready for you to say that. I was like,
Arr.
"What? That's a terrible idea."
no, I usually had like 2 slices of toast. I need to start doing that again. because-
Granola bars are good, man. I think
Yeah, well, I need to buy granola. I used
breakfast
to do.
bars of some
I
kind.
used to do the Belvita.
Yeah,
those
those are
are
nice.
Yeah, they're tasty. They're tasty.
Depending.
Okay, but
I like the
another
hard
thing was
ones.
lunch.
I don't like the soft ones. Yeah.
another one was lunch, and every day. Now I usually do this like a couple times a week, but like every day it used to be like I would go to the convenience store, I would buy a thing of Chobani and a package of like mixed fruit that they have, like usually mixed berries, and I would just like throw them together, and it would be like a Greek yogurt with fruit.
Nice.
Yeah, no,
Very nice.
It's actually very delightful.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I like to. Do you ever? One thing is, I used to love getting the individual yogurts, and now I buy the big yogurt. You know, the big giant yogurt. But I'll get plain, which is very crazy to me sometimes. But then I can I can customize it, so it's not like I just bought this one big flavor of one yogurt.
Yeah, it's like have you ever had yogurt with fruit on the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay, it smells okay. Have you ever had like plain yogurt
It
then?
smells okay.
Yeah, it smells okay. And then you have the plain yogurt, just like, this is what I've been eating? Holy shit, this is disgusting.
Yeah, it's not. Doesn't taste great alone. But I think that
It's like tangy.
I can put maple syrup with it. I can put a little bit of some strawberries or something, and it's very I can. It's like I think it's like if you bought a can of soda, it's got a predetermined amount of sugar in there.
Mm-hmm.
If you're mixing your own drink, you're probably gonna use less.
Very true.
So it's kind of like that, I think.
It's kind of why I want to get a Soda Stream. We actually put that on our registry, me and my fiance. Basically because I have this thing where I joke around with this, and I think she's taken me seriously with this, so I just keep going on with it, because it's fun to mess with her. I said, I want a Soda Stream, but what if that Soda Stream breaks? I need another Soda Stream. I need a backup Soda Stream. And it, like, snowballed to, I want 5 Soda Streams.
Yeah.
Because, like, what if 4 of them break?
I have friends that are... What?
Yeah, well, what if this is the one time where I need to entertain someone, I need to get some fresh seltzer or some soda out there, and, like, I already know the first one's broken, second one needs repairs, third one acts a little funny, fourth one is just but the fifth one works. I need to be prepared. And if you have anything more, if you have
I don't know,
any
man.
more broken soda
just,
streams, you have a problem.
I'll let you just handle that situation.
No, she started to take me seriously. I'm like, look, you're joking, right? You know me by now. Just get one.
There's a great video where this kid and this dad is filming his son, and his son's like 9 or something, and they have a soda stream, and they put wine on the soda. Like you can carbonate anything.
Yeah.
So you can put like coffee in the thing and carbonate it. You can put wine. So they put wine in, like red wine, and he puts it, and he's like pumping it up, and the dad's like, "More, do it more," and then he takes it off.
Tell me he made a wine bomb.
Yeah, basically, he starts to unscrew it, and it just like, yeah, all over the walls. Oh my god, like the mom's gonna kill him. But so I have some friends that have a soda stream, and they don't use anything in it except for water, because they just are addicted to seltzer and love drinking seltzer, which I don't like. But
seltzer is something in my life that every time I need it, we never have it. But whenever I
can understand it as a mixer or a component. Well, they just drink it.
Well, yeah. Well,
and they're like, we like seltzer so much, let's just get a soda stream just for water to carbonate it constantly and drink it. Ugh.
Yeah, no, I can understand.
Not my style.
If I am ever thirsty and I just want, but not like dying of thirst, and I'm like, I just want something to make me not as thirsty anymore. So I just like crack open a can of seltzer, and it tastes disgusting, but it's fine. What I normally do with seltzer is non-alcoholics out there, just like pour yourself a little bit of juice, like maybe like a quarter of a cup or a third of a cup. Just pour seltzer with the rest of it. It tastes amazing. It's like a cordial. Alcoholics, I want you to get some blackberry brandy. Pour like 2 ounces in there. Pour yourself a little bit of lime juice, and top up with seltzer. Make sure there's half a glass of ice in the cup first. It is refreshing. It is delicious.
Mm.
I remember cavorting around for a name for that, but I think the only thing I came up with was a blackberry polite.
So wait,
it's not a cordial, but it's still cordial to you.
Yeah,
it's a polite.
Polite.
Yeah. Yeah, you get it?
Yeah, I know. I've heard of this before somewhere.
It's the original recipe for just a brandy lime and soda, but with blackberry brandy. It's tasty.
Brandy lime soda. I like lime drinks. I'll tell you that. Lime liquor,
There's a lime liquor?
No. But lime in mixed drinks.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Lime where it's like lime becomes gin. Very nice with lime.
Yes.
Gin.
Incredibly so.
Make some limeade with some gin. Get drunk. Nothing to it.
Gin? You know what? I'm actually...
Don't you know what's bad with gin? Coffee.
Gin is pretty friggin' temperamental now that you think about it.
It's got
it's not as easy to mix with as vodka or rum. Whiskey, when you mix with whiskey, you get a lot of people who are just like, you're supposed to drink whiskey by itself.
Gin goes good with fruit flavors.
Gin does a good the game that we play KOL, there's only a couple of gin recipes to go with it, and then bringing that knowledge into the real world, you can't mix gin and orange, can you? Yeah, it's called a sunflower. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Does that taste good?
Gin is like a piney kind of...
Yeah,
did you know
a
that
Christmas tree.
Also, citrus trees are relative to that family of plants or whatever. They're from the pine
because
thing.
it's originally juniper berries.
Yeah.
Which, knowing what fermented juniper berries taste like, I would never want to taste a juniper berry.
You know, in survival situations, you can take pine needles and put them in water at your campfire, boil some water at your campsite, and they have a lot of vitamin C, and
Really?
it tastes not unpleasant. But what does taste very unpleasant is chewing up pine needles because you're starving to death or something. But it apparently is something you can do.
I think if you're in a situation
So
where
there you
if you're starving and you're near pine trees, you might be in a cold area anyway.
Yeah.
So wait for nature to just encase you in ice.
There you go.
Here's your survival situation. Wait for the inevitable.
I'm gonna switch everything up.
All right.
I want to mention a game came out.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. I got the email.
It's been
Teased?
floating around as a thing. Yeah. I don't know, but now it's officially like a real game you can buy on Steam.
I might actually pick it up.
It's called
Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Crypt of the Necrodancer. I love the style. It's like maybe it's like a 16-bit style. Is that what you call it?
It's 16-bit.
8-bit. It's more than 8-bit. It's like a 16-bit. So it's like very digital looking, like old game kind of. What do you call that? When you
retro.
Yeah, retro feel. Yeah, that retro. I guess that's the word.
It's an inflated buzzword now, but it serves its purpose.
It looks like an old game from Sega or something in some ways, and it's like what is it? It's a roguelike, so it's procedurally generated.
Yeah, it's like one of those. It's like a dungeon crawler.
You move through a dungeon, and apparently there's like a rhythm, and the floor lights up in like picture a checkerboard floor, where the black and white
switch
like pulse
on the
but
beat
differently, and you can only move on the white or something. So your choices to move through the dungeon are like rhythm based, which is weird to say, but it looks cool. I
want to get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I think I really like the look.
Yeah, no, it looks charming, and it combines two elements from games that I don't think I have ever thought would work. Rhythm games are hard.
I'm not a huge fan of rhythm games, yeah, but I like the look of this game. So
because rhythm games by themselves, you either you have to tap along to the beat, like Elite Beat Agents,
yeah,
or you do a rhythm game where it's just you have to do it on the right beat.
Yeah, you're just keeping time constantly.
Yeah, you're keeping time. That's it.
So I'm worried that
happens with a lot of
it'll ruin this game for me, but I don't think it will. I don't know. It looks promising.
So to actually integrate that with an element of an RPG or something, or a dungeon crawler,
and I typically enjoy.
That's interesting.
I'm not a big future person in terms of fantasy, and I like the castle dungeon, old world thing more than I like spaceships and aliens, and so
yeah, no, I hear you.
So that's more my style, or even the games that are Western. I really like the more medieval wizard.
Now that I mentioned
Skeletor.
Now that you mention it, my fiance said something interesting yesterday. We had a board game night with a couple of our friends, and he usually brings some board games. We have a mutual friend who has a podcast, which hopefully I'll be on one day. He has his own style of games, and I have mine. And she brought up that you guys bring games and play games and introduce games that are very unique to you. Because we were playing I'm not going to guess what his ethnic background is. I'm very sorry about that, but it's Asian, for lack of a better word. And he brought a card game that is based around sushi. And before that, we were playing a Japanese game, Machikoro.
Okay. I don't know this.
Yeah, I'll explain to you later. And I wanted to bring a game. I wanted to play a game that was you're like a video game boss, and you have to make your own dungeon. And before that, we played a spooky horror house themed game. So yeah. So it's like you have a chance to be like the villain, and our mutual friend, he plays a lot of like fantasy games, like Wizards, Warriors, Dungeons, Dragons.
I know all those games.
No, we do all have a mutual
Wizards.
interest in Dungeons and Dragons. So there's that.
You guys played Wizards?
Yeah,
without
so
me?
it's like I never thought we would actually like have our own motif of games that we like. So it's interesting. So like Crypt of the Necrodancer already like speaks to me. I want it.
Yeah.
I want to try it out.
Sandwich Quest.
I do want to play Sandwich Quest. It reminds whenever you bring up Sandwich Quest, I'm always thinking it has to be like Shovel Knight. I want it to be like Shovel Knight.
Yeah. The look, I like the look of Crypt of the Necrodancer too. I wouldn't make it a rhythm game, but I just like the feel and the look. Shovel
What
Knight.
if you have a rhythm level?
Whatever, I could stomach a rhythm level, but you like that? So I could stomach it.
Yeah,
Sandwich Quest. Stomach,
I get it.
Food.
I get it. You suck.
Anyway, yeah. One day I'll make this. This is a theoretical game that will never exist because I don't have any game design skills.
Yeah. Well, it's still something that we can bring up.
Or coding skills.
You know what
graphics
I want to
design skills.
You know what I want to design one day? If I actually like learned about programming and game design, I want to make like a Mega Man clone that's based off of YouTube Let's Players. Because I feel like that's kind of like giving them their due. And like the Dr. Wily of the series would be the Game Grumps. Because there's 5 of them, you could easily make like a whole final castle level just like going through them. I think you could.
There's who's the guy? John you know this guy.
JonTron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy.
What about him?
I don't know. He's very
I want to meet him one day. I really do.
Impassioned. New word.
He is.
He's very passionate.
He's oh man, he's fucking funny. Apparently he's going to be on Sleepycast one of these days, so I need to keep my ears open for that.
This is I know you don't play League of Legends, but there's a guy named it goes by the name on YouTube of Video Games Donkey.
Yes, I know him.
Dunkey, all one word. Video Games Donkey. I love all his videos. He's like the one thing I subscribe to on YouTube. Love him.
My favorite video of him was when he played Skyrim with all these mods.
Yeah,
and like, the friggin' dragon comes out of nowhere, and it's like Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
He's great. He does great voices. But he plays League of Legends is one of his games that he mainly plays. And there's a guy who plays League of Legends who's like a diamond tier. He's like high level. He's a black guy. He's gay, so this is like differentiates him.
Oh, he's hitting all the Tumblr.
His name is Sky Williams, and he's openly he's very sassy. I'll say it like this: he's very sassy. He plays League of Legends. He does opinion videos on League of Legends. What he if you're a jungler and you're doing this, like, girl,
you need to stop.
You need to,
You need to sit down.
I'm sorry, but if you, and he's not wrong, or he's, I'll watch him. But what's, I guess it's the opinion of the community sometimes that he's kind of like has to mention in every video that he's gay. By the way,
no.
Let me just mention this. That's funny, but he has great videos too. He's a good person to watch. They did a crossover where they played against each other or something. Oh, it was pretty great. I don't know. Anyway, you were talking about these guys all together.
So that's what you've been playing lately?
It's
BioShock? I've been playing BioShock.
You've been playing BioShock?
Yeah, BioShock.
I never. I thought about buying it. I haven't bought it.
Well, now it's like super. I think I remember buying it when it was like.
It's been out.
It has. It's
Some
been
years,
out for a while now. I remember when it was like $50, and then I remember, oh my god, it's gonna be. This has it on sale for $20. That's awesome. And now you can get it for like $5 if you're really looking.
Don't spoil it for me. I know there's some kind of crazy ending that's very good or something.
It's very entertaining. Like, I thought I got like the major plot twist like an hour in, and like it's nowhere near the end yet.
Yeah, don't tell me. There's
It's nowhere near the end. But it's very confusing to figure out like the story elements, because it's like, how would this work? Because it's like it's playing around like jumping through dimensions.
Okay.
Yeah. But at least it's fun. Like, it looks amazing.
It looks good, yeah. I don't know if my computer can handle it, actually.
That's why I bought the Alienware console. That's why I bought the Alpha console, because I knew it would handle it.
No, nice.
And once that's done, I'm going to play Batman Arkham Asylum.
Very good.
Because my computer would not handle that beforehand.
Maybe I should watch the Batman movies. I haven't seen them.
You know what's weird? You know what? No, you know
Piss
what's
everyone
weird?
off.
No, but you know what's weird about those? Like, everyone loved the Batman movies when they came out.
Yeah.
And now that we've had time to, like, think about it...
I haven't seen the
people
Bane
hate
movie to put myself into...
People are like, The Dark Knight is stupid! Like, everyone loved it when it came out. It was, like, the movie that you needed to see.
Thing. Tell me this. Riddle me this, Batman.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Did you... Reaction on the Star Wars trailer?
Oh. I wasn't creaming my pants or anything.
I'm not a big
but I know some people have been really looking forward to...
I know some people cried when they saw the ending
of it.
it.
Oh my god, yeah.
They were like, I cried.
And I'm
it's
like,
cool.
It's cool, but like we know how they are. We know how the studio is when it comes to like building off of the original trilogy. And they don't have a good track record so far.
Could be the comeback.
I would hope so.
Be. I'm gonna say that when I
because you're making a whole new story now.
I think Star Wars is like Disney World. You have to go there when you're a kid for it to be awesome. And I went to Disney World when I was a kid, and it was super awesome. I saw Star Wars when I was like for the first time when I was like 16 or 17, and I was like, this is cool. It was nice. It was good movies.
Yeah.
Wasn't blown away. Sorry.
Like, I was a kid when The Phantom Menace came out, and I'm like, oh, this is entertaining.
It didn't transform my life, yeah.
Attack of the Clones was boring.
You know what transformed my life? The Matrix. I walked out of The Matrix like, holy shit, this was an amazing movie. Yeah, that was my Star Wars.
It's a shame they only made one.
But I'm not also a freak about The Matrix either, so I don't know.
It's a shame they only made one.
Yeah. The Matrix. Then it got all stupid.
Yeah.
But you know what can you do?
Yeah. Well, what we can't do is we can probably stop for now.
The end.
The end. We're done. You know what? This has been fun.
It has been good.
I love doing the show. God damn it. I don't care if no one else listens to it.
Yeah. That's nice.
Although, yeah, it would totally make me feel better if I knew people listen to it.
It'd be great if
I called my friend yesterday. He's one that like regularly leaves like links on the page, and he like posts and like corrects me on shit. Like I said last episode, there was one. We both had this physics class together, and there was like we did like a whole pot. Like no, we didn't.
You did pot?
No, we did a pot. We did a betting pool.
One marijuana.
We did a betting pool, like and I'm like, I was fuzzy on why we had it, and then he corrected me. It was like, we had it because we had to fill in we had to see if we could answer the awkward silence before the teacher gave us the correct answer. And yeah, now it's actually coming back to me. Now he's like, he intentionally like asked questions like in his lecture, just going, then we do this, which leads to. And if no one answered, he would, like, answer himself. So we did, like, a betting pool, like... Because we had to pay attention during that, I would fall asleep.
It's a good way to pay
if someone answered the question, like, they would, like, get a slice of the pot. And he, like, brought that up, and, like, oh, yeah, that's coming back to me now. Yeah, he, like... So, at least I know he listens to it, which is awesome.
Very good.
Yeah.
We know you're listening. Coming to kill you.
I think we're good. I think we're done.